Hey guys, Indy here with Ultimate Tool Reviews. Well, I've been checking out some of the Hart tools. Recently got one of the larger Hart kits, and I got a really good deal on that. So I've been checking a lot of the Hart tools and kind of putting through their paces. I don't really have an awesome, comparison tool for the Hart recip saw. So what I did was I basically just chose a tool. So I went with a Makita. This is the brushless LXT 18 volt Makita. It's the XRJ05. I believe the retail price on these is about $200. Pretty equivalent to the higher end DeWalt's, the Milwaukee M18 fuel Sawzall, not the Super, just the regular one. Pretty, just bare bones. Got the Speed 1, Speed 2, no orbital action, just your regular run-of-the-mill heavy-duty brushless Sawzall, reciprocating saw. And so the Hart here is just basically just your basic standard regular grade brushed reciprocating saw. Now it does have kind of some cool features on it that I do like as well. But one thing I noticed too is it's extremely light. So let me grab a scale here and let me show you for comparison. So I got the same Diablo blades in both. I've got fully charged 4 amp hour batteries in both as well. So let's see here what the weight is of the Makita. Let me get that into pounds here. Looks like we're at just under 9 pounds, 8 pounds, 7 ounces or so. So 8 pounds, 7 ounces with the Makita with a Diablo blade and a 4 amp hour battery. If we go to the Hart, we are at about 5 pounds, 6 ounces. So that's actually a decent amount of weight savings going over to the Hart. Exact same blade, 4 amp hour battery as well. So if we also compare the size between these reciprocating saws, there's actually a decent amount of difference. And I am not going to include the shoe in there. I'm just going to go to the tip of the saw that's not including the shoe. Makita's right at 16 inches. And let's see the Hart. Right, about 14 and a half. So a little bit shorter there in the Hart. So if we look at these two saws, or two reciprocating saws, quite a bit of difference here in weight, size. If we look at overall features here, one thing I like about the Hart is this is my absolute favorite blade release here. Some Makita Sawzalls have it. I know some of the DeWalt's, Milwaukee's have it as well too, I believe. But you just pull on the side here, blade comes right out. You're not reaching your fingers in there at all. Nothing to really get jammed up or stuck. And that's just a single position blade in here. And that is about it. There is no release here for the shoe. That is just a standard fixed shoe. And there is no adjustment for speed. It's just going to be a lock and unlock there. Now we go to the Makita. Of course, I can adjust that shoe and take it all the way out if I want to as well. And it's got this blade change system where you actually got to basically put your fingers in here and you rotate it. Now I do like that it kind of puts the blade out for you and it also holds it open. So you can basically do a one-hand blade just like that to put it back in. I do like that feature, as well as it's got a Speed 1, Speed 2, and a lock. So a little more features on the Makita, a little more weight, but let's jump right into testing these out and let's see some speed comparisons here. All right, guys, got the Hart ready to go here with a fresh Diablo blade. Got a 4 amp hour battery, fully charged. Let's do a few cuts and see how well it does. down, but that should come back up here pretty quick. Notice it is a little toasty right here after those cuts as well, but that bar should return here in just a bit. All right, let's go to the Makita. All right, got the Makita here. Got a fresh Diablo blade, same exact one as the Hart. Got a fresh 4-amp-hour battery, and I have the saw in mode number 2. So let's see how it goes. So the exact same number of cuts as I did with the Hart. Awesome. Let's see here. Still 4 bars in that Makita. All right, guys, let's go check out the conclusion. All right, guys, so we can obviously see the Makita had a little bit faster times there, but the Hart actually did keep up pretty well. If you consider the price point of these two reciprocating saws, where this is tool only at about $200, and the Hart is $79 or so, tool only, but right now it's on sale for $109 with a 4-amp-hour battery, some blades, and a charger. That's actually pretty good for the price you're getting here between these two reciprocating saws. Not bad at all. However, though, I did notice something kind of interesting, and this is something with a lot of tools that you might not notice right away if you've only ever used a handful of brands or even just one brand. But right now I've got the saws, and they have basically the blades are extended out as far as they will go. If you notice in those tests where I was cutting the 2x4s, the Hart seemed to have a little bit of issue where it would stall. It's because it wasn't able to get that blade all the way out to cut that 2x4 right at the end there. Whereas this Makita, you can notice that it actually extends the blade out a bit farther because these are the exact same length of blades. I've got 4 inches of blade with this all the way extended. And when I go over to the Makita, I've got 4.5 inches of blade. So you can see where that just half of an inch really makes a big difference when you're cutting something. So it's, those small little things with tools. I mean, if you're cutting a bunch of 2x4s, you need to buy us a reciprocating saw to cut a bunch of 2x4s out of a wall. That's going to make a huge difference and save you a ton of time buying a tool like a Makita or a DeWalt or Milwaukee versus something that's more homeowner grade like the Hart. So just something to be aware of there. But I mean, if you're cutting up smaller stuff, I'm really surprised at how light, maneuverable, and comfortable that Hart tool is. It seems like it's decently quick. As long as it's not binding up on that blade too much, it's going to keep going and really have no issue there. Now, I know on the test I showed that the battery was showing 3 bars. If I let the battery sit for a little bit, we're back at 4 bars. So it just needs to basically balance out there. And guys, that's about it. Really comparing these two tools, of course, they're not even anywhere near the same category here, but it's amazing how good budget tools are becoming, as well as just the small little short little pitfalls you can find with tools as well. Just that little bit of blade difference, that half of an inch of blade difference can really make all the difference there when you're cutting something just as simple as a 2x4. So guys, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, and thanks for watching, guys. Take care.